Hello, my name is Morgan, and I'm about Web 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0, the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web. What exactly is the World Wide Web? Defined in the dictionary, the World Wide Web on the Internet, which allows documents to be connected to other documents by hypertext links, enabling the user to search for information from one document to another. And here we have just a picture of kind of what the World Wide Web is. It is the picture of the world, and then it has these tiers that go out from it, from Facebook to home to YouTube to Google to the store to the smartphones, and just kind of what connects everyone together in the world through technology, and that is the web. Web 1.0. Web 1.0 was the first stage in the development of the World Wide Web. This Web 1.0 was web pages that were connected by hyperlinks. Some designs of 1.0 site would include a static page. Content is served from the server system. Pages built using server-side includes or common gateway interface. And frames and tables position and align the elements. And here's just a picture of, and it's kind of the HTML pages from content creators to file servers, from discussion group hosting services, to media files from software distribution, stores, and says slow connections. Web 1 was the kind of like the first part of the web, and it was just someone would put on a bunch of information and then you could just read it. There was no editing with it or commenting or, edit stuff. You just solely read the information. Next, we have 2.0. It refers to the World Wide Website, which highlight user-generated content, usability, and interoperability for end users. Web 2.0 is also participative social web. And that's kind of exactly what it is you participate in 2.0. Some features of the 2.0 are the free sorting of information. It permits users to retrieve and classify the information collectively. The dynamic content that is responsive to user input. Information flows between the site owner and the site users by means of evaluation and online commenting. So, for example, if you wrote a blog and it was interactive, I know there's things that you can either comment on or you can like, and that kind of makes it be social by being able to communicate and interact on the web page versus just reading it. There's developed APIs to allow self-usage, such as by software application. And there's web-based access that leads to concerns different from the traditional internet user, based to a wider variety of users. And their Web 2.0 kind of in a nutshell, just things like Google, Flickr, Skype, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, anything like that you can be social or interact with other people. And here's some Web 2.0 content. There are different tools for 2.0, things like podcasting, which I just talked about before, tagging, curating with RSS, social book, social networking, and web content voting. 3.0. This refers to the evolution of web, and there's important facts and some tools and the breakdown of what Web 3.0 is or what it's going to be, because I don't think it's quite developed yet. It's just like an extension of web. But there's semantic web, which improves web technologies in demand to create, share, and connect content through search and analysis based on the capability to comprehend the meaning of words rather than on keywords or just numbers. Artificial intelligence. Computers can distinguish information like humans in order to provide faster and more relevant results. They become more intelligent to fulfill the requirements of users. And I think that's so important, just to get things quicker and more efficiently, having that artificial intelligence. And I actually have a story that I'm going to pull up in a second and share in regards to Web 3.0 and what it is. And it talks about the becoming more intelligent, the computers, and fulfilling the requirements of users more effectively. So then we also have 3D graphics. These are things like museum guides, video games, e-commerce, geospatial context, and computer games for sure. They're used so often, and the graphics are so important. But also, like, I teach in a school, and we use games, learning and teaching, and the graphics there are just great, and they help to interact and to learn. And then we have connectivity, the user experience involved to another level of connectivity that lists all of the available information. Content's accessible by multiple applications. Every device is connected to the web. The services can be used everywhere. And then we get started on the comparing of the three. I want to read this little article from Wikipedia just on, Web 3.0 and kind of a little example. So there's no concrete definition for the Web 3.0 yet, and the technology that brings us there has not even matured yet. So to get a better understanding of 3.0, let's look at an example. In the current 2.0, users can interact with websites that have predetermined behaviors. According to the input of the users can search for information using various search engines, which generally provide satisfactory results if there is enough information regarding the search. However, that search for keywords and brings up the most popular information, so it does not understand the context of the search. So, for example, if you searched Camaro and you were wanting the Camaro insect, most likely it would pull up the Chevy Camaro because that's the most popular search result. But 3.0 will be able to get the context from the user and then be able to provide the user with the most useful information about the Camaro insect, such as its habitat or even where to find it. 3.0 can be likened to an artificial intelligence assistant that understands and personalizes everything. So that's where we were talking about before, back here, the artificial intelligence, they can distinguish information like humans. So that's kind of touching on that point. Furthermore, if someone's preparing for vacation and needs to search for cheap flights and accommodation as well as meals, they must look through a lot of information comparing different things. So, you'd have to go through several sites and read several articles. But with 3.0, you'll be able to scrape all the information and present it to the user in an intelligent way, even making highly accurate and favorable suggestions based on their profile. So here, let's read just to give us a more better understanding. So Web 1.0's got mostly read-only, where 2.0 is widely read, and 3.0 is personable. 1.0 is focused, company-wide, community-focused, and 3.0 is individual-focused. 2.0 is blogs, and 3.0 is lives. 1.0 is homepages. I just read that. 1.0 is owning content, 2.0 is sharing it, and 3.0 is consolidating it. 1.0 has web forms, 2 is web applications, and 3 is smart applications. As Direct 2.0 has tagging here. 1.0 is page views, 2.0 is cost per click, and 3.0 is user engagement. 1.0 interactive advertising is 2.0. Is, for example, something like if you're searching, let's see, I know I online shop, and then I'll get on Facebook, and the ad that I was just looking at to shop for pops up on Facebook. Same thing with Instagram, and sometimes I think that I'm thinking something, and I get on Facebook or Instagram, and the ad pops up for it, and so that is based behavior because you were searching for that, and so now they're advertising for what you were searching. Web 1.0 has Britannica Online, 2.0 is Wikipedia, 3.0 is Semantic Web, and then we have HTML portals for 1.0, XML, RS 2.0, and RDF, RDFS, and AL for 3.0. And those are kind of just the comparison and the differences between the three. You can see there's a lot of difference from Web 1.0 to 2.0, and then Web 2.0 and 3.0 are very similar, but more advanced Web 3.0 has become. Here's some of the sources that I found my information on. We have geekspeaks.org and Quora.com. And then the little example article from the 3.0 web is Techopedia. And I just thought that was a really good explanation of what Web 3.0 can do for you versus Web 2.0. Thank you for listening, and I hope that that was helpful, learning more about the web and the different comparisons between the three. So, thank you.